So today we have this helicopter out in the middle of water, and there's a whole bunch of boats coming in that we need to destroy. Thankfully, we're launching an endless supply of torpedoes, so that should make it pretty easy. And then the boats drop shards, we pick them up, and then we just destroy more boats. They tried to destroy the torpedoes, but thankfully they're not good at it, although we can't do that forever. So we walk away with 23 shards there, which we can bring back to the depot, and then upgrade our torpedoes for more damage, and then immediately go and get more shards per boat destroyed. And then a little more damage. So when we go again, the boat should be destroyed a lot easier. Thankfully they do. And we can really stock up the torpedoes to just plow through so many boats. And so after the end of that run, we get more shards. So we'll just immediately upgrade to get more shards because we have a lot of collecting to do, and it works a lot better when the boats are grouped up. We are destroying a decent number of boats to begin with, but we do have some objectives here that we have to fill, and it would work a lot better if we had more time in each of these sorties. So we can get more time in all of those, and then probably more missile damage, just so there's less torpedoes dedicated to a boat. So now we have 30 seconds in each of these things, and the torpedoes accelerate to massive speeds. I love it. Although when the torpedoes group up, they do start to get damaged, but thankfully we're still launching a good number of them and destroying a good number of boats. So now we've actually destroyed double-digit boats, and we are getting progress towards this new destination, I think this is. And I will just keep putting points into getting more shards whenever possible, and then more damage. And probably more acceleration too, because there's a lot of open water and the torpedoes need to reach these boats. But now we're doing a lot better. It doesn't seem like it takes as many torpedoes to break the boats now. And we got 116 shards that time, so we can get more shards and more time, and then I guess we have just enough to increase the torpedoes' max health, so they can survive a few more shots before being destroyed. Although it doesn't really matter with the amount of torpedoes we're releasing, goodness. So we're halfway through the more shards upgrade here. Let's go ahead and get some more time whenever possible, which I guess is just once, but just get more damage and then more max acceleration, I think. I feel like at some point we could just bring the torpedoes around in a circle like this, because they're just gonna destroy things whenever they go, or wherever they go. And it's a good thing these boats don't care about the helicopter for whatever reason. But we are making good progress over here. It's about 2/3 full, and we are close to getting each of these objectives too. Now this is most of the shards, but we can go over here and then get some more things. Maybe some more max health. I can't really tell how many torpedoes are needed to break a boat, but I think it's like 2. And the shards just get scattered everywhere. But there we go, we sunk 100 ships. Get more shards over here, more acceleration. And then hopefully after this one, we can get that 200 shards objective. Or however many that was, 1,000? I think it was 1,000. We're well past the 200 point, and I think some of the shards are glitching out a little bit when we try to collect them, but at least we're able to do it. There's 1,000 shards, and we have got a new location. Awesome. So we started in the idle harbor, and then we can go to Oceanside. Plus we have access to a new ability, up to 20% extra damage based on torpedo impact speed. I like it. Oh, and a minigun. But since this is based on speed, let's get more acceleration. And we are starting to fight bigger boats with more guns that definitely take a few more hits to go down. Hopefully the shards here are worth more, but we need to pour a lot more torpedoes into these things to take them down. And we do need to get the torpedoes accelerated a little bit more so they can do more damage. So it's in our interest to attack boats that are further away. We still destroyed 5 of them, but that's only 1% of our objective. So we absolutely need these things doing more damage with more acceleration. And to do the most damage possible, we'll attack boats that are further away. Or if they are close, we'll make sure that the torpedoes have a lot more lifespan to them, but they are kind of getting destroyed too, which isn't good. That was only as good as the last one, so they definitely need more max health. Who knew that having 2 guns would make the torpedoes live a lot less? The mission starts good when there's fewer boats on the screen, but when there start to be more, it's a little more difficult to destroy them. But it looks like we are doing better. We might even destroy 6 boats this time. Or 9, very good. With 672 shards there. So we can also get a torpedo limit. I don't think that's our concern. This is what we need, more max speed. But we are close to maxing out this skill here, so let's do that as much as possible. And then more max health. And then the torpedoes come screaming across the water. But when the boats get directly underneath our helicopter, it's not as good because our torpedoes can't get up to speed. And I don't think their base damage is really that effective anymore. Just get away from me. Still slightly worse than the last one though. But now we are getting maximum shards from the boats. at least in this node. I'm not sure what their maximum speed is. They can get really fast. Oh, you see, oh, they didn't last very long, but those torpedoes got ludicrous speed. And if we keep upgrading this one, then it does get extra damage on impact, up to 40%, and a little more time. I'm not really sure if it's the best thing to go towards boats at the center of the screen or at the very edges, because at the very edges, our torpedoes can get more speed. But if we get the ones in the middle, then the shards are a little easier to collect. I think it's a fine balance, but hey, we got double digits that time, and 1,000 shards. So let's get more extra damage potential here, paired with more max health. That's actually close to maxing out, and we're getting a lot more boats closer together, which is good, but also bad. I think we're doing well here. That should be double digits again. Sure enough, it is. One extra than last time. We definitely need to start working towards this one though, but I do want more acceleration. So this is at level 10, that's an extra 100% torpedo acceleration. Oh yeah, they are screaming coming out of there. I still don't know what their max speed is, but it's looking really good. And it's a good thing these torpedoes have infinite lifespan until they either get destroyed or they destroy something. So that's 14 ships that time. We almost have the amount of sorties completed here that we need, making good way towards 10,000 shards, but we are still ways away from destroying 500 ships. But now we can increase their max speed. Oh, we can get more movement speed on the heli, or chance to apply burn on impact. That sounds fun, but that's 50,000 shards. I'm hoping we can get the torpedoes to a point where we don't even see them swim out there. They just blink and they're there. It's like Goku, but a torpedo. But now we can max out the impact damage, so that's, okay, plus 20, that's an extra 80% extra damage based on impact speed. And I guess we can do a recovery of health every second for the torpedoes, just to see what else is out here. Ooh, 5% less health for all ships. And that can go up to 50%, I like it. And so the ships get destroyed a lot faster now. Look at this. 3 together, easily taken out. It just is the extra work to collect all the shards, so we probably need that pickup radius increase. But there's 10 sorties there. We're probably gonna get the 10,000 shards on this next one. Just gotta work towards destroying more ships. And it would definitely be easier if they had less health. But let's get the pickup radius. Oh, a cargo ship. I want one of those, but that's 8,000. We'll put one more towards max health, so that's one away from maxing out, and probably more sortie time. So we're up to 43 seconds on this. So even more ships can get destroyed. And there's 10,000 shards. And now we can max out the torpedo's max health. And I think I'm gonna save up the rest of the shards for some of the upgrades that introduce other boats. I'm not sure how tough they're gonna be, but they're gonna do good things for us, especially that cargo ship. And now our torpedoes don't need to worry about the ships at all. Even if they get hit, they survive long enough to just obliterate them. But there's so many ships on the screen right now, they're kind of crashing into each other, which is hilarious, but also, why aren't you damaging each other? Come on, make my job easier. But now we can bring in the yachts that give extra sortie time when they're destroyed. I'm not sure how many though, or when they show up, but I think we can just keep doing our thing until then. Okay, I'm not sure where that yacht was, or it might just be the chance for them to show up. Oh, and it's only decimal amounts of seconds. Well, I guess in that case, we can start working towards this, which is 8,000, and let's start to reduce the health of the ships. And then we can bring in more ships. But let's get more launch rate happening too. Ooh, a converter. Convert shards into gears over time. What do we do with gears? It would be really annoying if the yacht was one of these boats. Oh, there it is. There it is. Get it. Oh, we got it. I guess the cargo ships might end up being the tankier ones. Hey, but we got a new location. But let's finish this one here. So since we do have a bit of a higher spawn rate, let's get more max allowed on the screen, which we can bring up 20. A launcher that auto-fires torpedoes. Aren't we already doing that? Or will that basically copy what we do, except without us? But it does feel like we're doing better on the ship destruction with more torpedoes on the screen. Just bring them fast and then close in on a ship. Yes! But we're still not even halfway to the ships. We definitely need more weapons going. But now we can max out our torpedo limit. For an extra 30, we might be able to get close to maxing this out, only 4 levels away. And I think for us to maximize the damage on the torpedoes, we need to start going from one side of the screen to the other, because that gives the torpedoes the most amount of lifespan they can get. And that yacht is worth so many shards. And look at the torpedoes collecting there. They just charge up and then bam. I will say I would definitely like more than one yacht showing up on the screen at a time. But with 2,000, we might be able... Oh, never mind. Only one more level there. Well, here, more acceleration and more sortie time. So we almost have a full minute in each of these things. 10 levels total in the time. And why don't we start making the yacht give just a little bit more time? Okay, that's the end of that tree, I think. More spawn rate. I do like that idea. That's expensive. And there the yacht just went right along the edge of the screen there. Really? You're supposed to be helpful, not evading me like that. Well, the good news is we are able to destroy roughly 30 ships every time. So we might be cleaning up the ships a little too well because there's less on the screen, which means that there's a lot of wasted time for destroying them. But here, let's get less health for all the ships, which leaves us with 18 shards, and we destroyed 300 of them. We can improve ourselves in the next field and then come back. So these ships have 3 guns, which they are a little tougher. And I think they might be doing more damage to the torpedoes, but whoa, that ship is getting really protected there. Okay, this is a little overwhelming here on the amount of damage that our torpedoes are taking. We can't even launch them properly. Just get up to speed, crash into them. Can we please take out another one? Well, at least we can take out the yacht there. Come on, destroy this one. Yes, another one. So we only destroyed 4 ships in that field. I'm glad that there isn't a destroy ships quest in here. Last for 60 seconds. We're almost there anyway. Launch 500 torpedoes. We did get 200 out, but improving the launch rate should help there, which we can put 3 levels into. Oh yeah, I can already tell it's a lot better. Let's let these guys get up to speed, crash into this one, and keep going. Very nice. And then into that one, very nice. Into more of these, there's the yacht. Got him. We couldn't upgrade the time before, but that isn't a difficult upgrade to do. Although I think we definitely need to repair these torpedoes because my goodness, they are taking a lot more damage than they can bring back. And once we get surrounded by ships, it's impossible to launch torpedoes. But I guess they do take their brief moments to reload, which would be our time to close in, but then there's more ships. So we only destroyed 6 there. At least we launched more torpedoes. And with this one, we should be able to survive 60 seconds with a little more launching time. It's 58 seconds right now. So if we get the yacht, that would probably do it, depending on where he shows up. And if our torpedoes can survive long enough to hit him. Gotta do a lot of serpentine motions with the torpedoes. There's the yacht. Okay, we should be good now. But my goodness, these bullets coming in everywhere. Leave me alone. Well, at least we got the 60 seconds routine there. So I think the yacht gives back 2 seconds, but we only launched half of the torpedoes we needed to. But this is almost maxed out here. Just need 1 more level. At least we're still able to get a lot of shards from these ships. And I think we're really relying... Oh, I just saw the yacht go away. I think we're really relying on the extra damage that these torpedoes do getting up to speed, since just parking next to a ship and launching torpedoes point blank really isn't doing anything to them. But man, these torpedoes do not persist. 5 ships and 4,000 shards. And the less health upgrades are expensive. But now we're maxed out on damage, and thankfully the ships don't have infinite range like our torpedoes do. Like, look at these things darting around. They're putting on miles, nautical miles, which I have no idea what that translates to in real miles. Make sure to get the yacht. Thankfully, it should be driving right by us. Yes. Maybe we do need more health recovery per second. Thankfully, we can put a lot of levels into it, so it should be a 1-to-1 with the max health once we get this at full level. It's a little hard to follow, but if you can see the torpedoes, they are recovering health at a pretty good rate when they are not destroyed instantly. So this should help us destroy more of these boats. And sure enough, we do. Double-digit boats finally in this third area. But now we can get the converter. I'm not sure if I want the shards converting into gears yet, though. Let's max this out if we can. Thankfully, we can. And then more acceleration. That's only 3 levels from max. I don't want to go back to this area and sink more ships. Oh, get the yacht, get the yacht. Oh, the yacht got away. Why'd it have to be right away when there's no torpedoes in the water? Oh yeah, it's a lot better destroying boats in this area because it's so much easier. We almost gotta let the boats cook for a little bit and let them get into the water because there is a lot of them being destroyed. Oh, and there's another yacht. Good. So there can be more than one in a mission if it spawns right away. So that is a lot more boats there. And now's a good time, I think, to increase the spawn, or not the spawn, the pickup radius. And then maybe a little more speed for ourselves, just so we're not stuck in the middle of the water launching torpedoes. And look at this, we don't even have to target the boats to make sure the torpedoes reach them and blow them up. But destroying 40 or 50 like before is giving us some real good progress towards the 500. So let's use this time to build up more max speed on the torpedoes and acceleration. So hopefully after we buy some more torpedo launch rate, we should be able to launch enough torpedoes and destroy enough ships to complete the objective here. It would also help if we focus on just destroying ships and not necessarily collecting shards. We kind of casually pick them up as we're targeting the next boat. And there it is, yes! 500 ships! Oh good, I don't have to be here anymore. Now back to the difficult area. But here, let's get more movement speed. So we should be able to outpace the ships that like to park next to us. And instead of sticking around one area with the torpedoes, we quickly double back and go to a different side, because that gives the ships less response time to destroy the missiles, or torpedoes. Oh, but 3 ships right next to each other. That'd be so tempting if we could destroy them better. But we are looking good as far as doing better than before, I think. We're stuck in the middle again, which isn't good, but I feel like we're just gonna get the torpedoes spawn camped no matter where we go. But there's the cargo ship. Why don't we unlock that once? No idea when it's gonna show up or how tough it's gonna be, but it should be really good for a shard collection, especially in this third area. But there's the yacht right away, that's good news. That means we might see it again later in the mission, or the sortie as it's called, which is a sortie, just an operation that's like too small to be fully considered a mission. Also, what color are the cargo ships gonna be? Are they gonna be yellow like the yacht? Oh, there it is. Oh, there's 2 of them here, whoa! And another yacht, hey, we got it. But that cargo ship did do good things for our shard collection there, and we can actually afford one of these bonus weapons. We absolutely need this minigun to deal with some ships nearby, and we can actually max out the torpedo launch rate. Awesome. So now the helicopter actually has a minigun, and he can help out more than just the torpedoes can. And the minigun does really good for destroying the cargo ships, or not the cargo ships, just the normal ships. That would probably do good at destroying the cargo ships. Although the minigun doesn't have infinite ammo like our torpedoes do, so it's already done, but that did do good things for clearing the field of ships. That's what I like to see. Almost 20,000 shards there, and 290 missiles launched. But we need more time for that. But let's just go ahead and get the launcher that auto-fires torpedoes. Plus 100 damage for torpedoes fired by launchers. What? Is this thing, like, attached to the helicopter? I would think so. I mean, we can afford it right now. And then more max speed down there. Okay, so the launcher is just its own thing that launches torpedoes, but it still follows a cursor. So at least that creates another launch point for the torpedoes. I wonder if we can get more of those centered in the water. But I am liking things a lot more here. This minigun is changing everything. We can still destroy ships and get lots of shards. Let's get that cargo ship right there. Excellent. And another cargo ship. And the yacht right next to it. Awesome. There's also a weird little bloop sound that I'm hearing. And I'm not talking about the weird cryptid that people were obsessed with a while ago. Not that bloop. Hey, new location. And that launcher is helping us get this 500 torpedoes in one sortie thing completed. Okay, there is a thing for more launchers. Ooh, and another shard thing down here I didn't realize. More value. Let's go ahead and just get more time first. And less health for all the ships. So now the launcher is way on the edge of the screen. That's not really helpful. Well, maybe it is. At least it's distracting those ships. Although I'm not sure distraction is really the thing to do here. We just need to go destructo mode. Oh, but a cargo ship right next to it does make it easy for the launcher to take him out. So now our sorties without the yachts last 68 seconds. That's a lot better. Almost 100 more missiles than before. And I keep saying missiles, they're torpedoes. Ooh, more ships? That wouldn't be a bad thing. And this is getting expensive. I think the better thing is gonna get another launcher. So let's save up our shards and work towards that. Also, why are you on the edge of the screen again? At least the cargo ship went right next to you. You're lucky. And I don't think the distraction is even the correct thing there, because the bullets, seems like they have infinite range too. So our own torpedoes are just catching a whole bunch of strays. Oh, 415 torpedoes. Okay, now this one is more centered in the water. I like that. But we'll just keep going here until we can afford another launcher. And just like that, we only have one more sortie. So if we grab an extra launcher, then hopefully that's enough missiles to do this. Oh, I didn't see this. Plus 200% torpedo launch rate when in the last seconds of the sortie. That's really good. And Frenzy starts 1 second earlier. Absolutely. But of course that launcher is so far to the edge of the screen, it's off the screen. Well, in any case, our torpedo spawn rate is going crazy right now. And at least that cargo ship went right by the launchers. They're lucky that happens. So am I gonna get a notice when frenzy happens? I certainly hope so. Oh, there it is. Oh, look at all those torpedoes! So much frenzy! And there was a yacht that showed up there too? It's winding down, but that was awesome! That frenzy really kicked in. So we almost overshot our goal by 100. I love it! And now we can go to location 4. Earn 1,000,000 shards. Oh my goodness. Earn 200,000 in one sortie. Oh, we're making bank here. I meant to go to the depot first, but we'll see how bad this area is. Okay, it's bigger ships, but they still have 3 guns. So they are able to destroy pretty well, I must say. I'm guessing they do more damage to the torpedoes. It definitely seems like our minigun needs more shots to take him down. So the better thing would probably be the torpedoes in conjunction with the minigun, just for that guaranteed damage. And they do take up a lot more real estate. Is it real estate if it's over the water? But yeah, they are definitely destroying the torpedoes a lot sooner. We are not doing anything to them. Let's just park right over them and destroy them. These aren't torpedoes anymore, they're just bombs. Oh, that yacht went right by the launcher. I didn't even know he was up there. So that helped a little bit. And we were able to get 59,000 shards in one go. Gain 15 seconds of extra time during a sortie. We need a lot more yachts showing up and making them do better. But is this the time where we convert shards into gears? Why don't we get this once? So that's what this does. 1,000 to 1. What do we even do with gears? Oh, chance to apply burn. That should help things. And this is gonna help get the 1,000,000 shards. Plus 200,000 in one sortie. But let's level up the yacht as much as we can, because that's on the cheaper side of things. All right, these launchers are in a much better position. And there's the burning, so it doesn't seem like it's guaranteed, but I do like how often it's happening. Can it destroy them just on their own? I don't think so. Doesn't seem like it. But there's a yacht there. We'll see how quickly they respawn in a little bit. But now we're kind of at the point where it is better to fly over the ships now. And here's the frenzy. So it's a good thing we're parked over ships now. Oh, there's a yacht there. Gotta get him, gotta get him, gotta get him. Oh, got him. We're still only earning a couple of seconds, but we're actually already a third of the way there. So we put in 10,000 shards, and then overtime is converting. I kind of like watching this spin, honestly. But that is actually going through them incredibly quickly. Okay, so we have 10 gears now. We're probably gonna get upgrades that need them. Improved conversion ratio by 100. So that takes gears. Spawn a health pool. I think we might need this, depending on how efficient it is. But let's get less health on the ships. And I guess we can still afford this. Ooh, torpedoes gain max health per distance traveled. I do like that idea. But for now, let's max out the acceleration. And there's a healing pool right away at the launchers. That seems like a good spot to be. And that is a lot of ships next to each other. Let's just burn them all and minigun them. So if we hold the torpedoes in the healing area, can they survive? I think they can. That's good news. And there goes the yacht. Pull them up in here and launch them. Yes! Beautiful. That's working a lot better. And hopefully they don't need to travel distance to get acceleration. Instead, it's just them existing. But now we're into frenzy mode, so we can really put this to the test. Would like another yacht showing up right about now, but I don't think we're gonna get that. Well, that's fine. We're earning 50,000 in a run. Oh, more health per second. But what does it start at? Not sure, but we can definitely start increasing the value of these. Missile shards. Chance to fire a missile when it's collected? Hold on, is a missile different than a torpedo? If it is, that's awesome. Thankfully, it looks like the yacht only takes one torpedo to go down, which I'm not sure what a yacht is doing in the water here. This is an active war zone. Ooh, but let's get that cargo ship when we can. Very nice. And another one. Hopefully, torpedoes can get there. Okay, we got it. I think the minigun got it, actually, but there's another yacht. He got away. All right, I think we need to make our way back to the healing pool so we can group up torpedoes here. Very nice. Oh, there's a third yacht. Wow. I don't think we've upgraded that at all recently, so that's lucky. I do want to see this because we do collect a lot of shards. Oh, and we can bump the missile damage by 1,000? Wow. Let's definitely get some more yacht spawn rate. Ooh, that was a missile. I heard it for a little bit. And there's missiles, yes! And I think they're separate from the water, so they can't be targeted by ships. Oh, that's huge. Now, can we get that cargo ship there? Yes, more missiles. Ooh, another yacht, very nice. And more cargo ships. I guess that bloop is the cargo ship. But now it's time for frenzy, so let's retreat back to the healing circle to stockpile missiles and torpedoes. Oh, there's another yacht. Good. Can we get another one really quick? I don't think we'll be able to, but that was more extra time gained from the sortie. And we have half of these shards we need. Oh, more chance to apply burn. And I guess you're done converting, so we can do this to quickly get the extra conversion ratio and more spawn rate on you, and then more time for you. So there's one yacht right away. I'm not sure what the spawn rate is of the missiles, but I hope there's an improvement for that pretty soon. There's another yacht. Good. Problem is, only 2 of those still only gives 5 seconds. And this is at 100% spawn rate, so they are appearing twice as much as before. But we definitely need more of that. And we can improve the conversion ratio there, which unlocks more things. Spend gears to spin the wheel for a chance to get a key. Why are there so many things here? But now the conversion ratio is 900 to 1, so the numbers are weird now. But here, let's get more sortie time, because that gives more chance for yachts to appear, and now the torpedo max speed is maxed out. So for us to get the extra time objective done, we're gonna need to destroy like 6 yachts. Oh, there was another one. Oh, he ran away. Why do they have to be just at the very edge of the screen? And it seems like the frenzy mode starts at 15 seconds, which is still a lot of time for frenzy. There's another yacht. Still only got 2 of them though. And this is starting to get expensive too, so let's get more time from them. Oh, so the frenzy time can give extra time, but only so much of it. Goodness, that's a small number. Well, if that's the case, we're gonna need more ships showing up. So the frenzy is gonna help, but we should definitely make sure to destroy every single yacht that comes through, which means keeping an eye out for the ones that like to skirt by. Thankfully, that one charged right down the middle. I wish they all did that. Oh, there's that one over there. Ugh, way in the corner. Why they gotta be like that? Maybe it's a good idea to have so many ships on the screen because it provides sort of like a blockade for the yacht to try and get through, like that one almost did. So that's 2 yachts there. And now we can get more time from frenzy, but only so much. There's another yacht. Okay, that's 3. So we got 11 seconds there that time. It's so close. More sortie time. Oh, slower fire rate for the ships. This would be helpful. But also frenzy starting earlier. And I guess more max speed, so it's maxed out. So to get all of the yachts that we can, I think it's gonna be a good idea to have the torpedoes just keep going around the edge of the screen as much as possible. Granted, there's ships in the way, but we're here to destroy ships anyway. Okay, that's 3 yachts. Good start. 1 more actually might do it. 1 more yacht plus all the time we get from frenzy. Okay, there's a yacht there. Perfect. I don't know if another yacht's gonna show up. Oh, there is. Oh, can we get it? We got it. Yes. We definitely got the objective now. What? Why did you give it to us? It says 15 out of 15. I swear, if it's saying that because it's rounding up. Oh, that's gonna be so annoying. You know what? More upgrades here. And then more frenzy time. You know, maybe this time I won't even worry about getting the ships. I'll just keep torpedoes alive until we can target a yacht. Like that one. And then zip right to it. It's like a yacht hunting party. A drone swarm, but it's torpedoes. There's another one. There's another one. Nice. But now our healing area is getting overrun with ships. There's frenzy time, but there's another yacht. Looking good here. If 1 more shows up, we should have it. Oh, never mind. We got it. We very much got it. Oh, good. Don't have to worry about that. Now we just gotta get 200,000 shards in 1 sortie. So let's boost the collection range quite a few times and then have more ships. We could also boost the cargo ship spawn rate. That would give us plenty of shards. Here's more cargo spawn rate, and it's actually a lot cheaper than I thought it was gonna be. It's already maxed out. Oh, and we can add more shard value from the cargo ships. And there's a cargo ship already. Perfect. And another one. And of course, the yachts will give us more time to have more cargo ships spawn. But then of course, we enter a bit of a lull where there's no cargo ships until there's one right there. But the torpedoes are having a bit of a hard time getting to it. Oh, we got it. Very nice. Hopefully those 3 cargo ships are gonna be good for getting the amount we need. Get that yacht. There's a cargo ship up there, but it's kind of blocked. Oh, not blocked enough. More ships, more destruction. Oh, 100,000, that's it? Wow. Well, at least we can get the shard value upgrade here. That's the overall shards. It's hard to tell where these cargo ships are gonna exit, but then we gotta like pursue them a little bit to make sure they pop, which gets us very far away from the safety pool where we can compile torpedoes a whole bunch. But we're still getting ships destroyed. And some more yachts. There's another cargo right there. Nice. 171, that's way better. Double the shard value of the ships, the cargo ships. Really making sure we get as much time as possible here. But These ships really like to crowd the healing pool. Oh, cargo ship right down there. Nice. 184,000. Oh, it's so close. More shard value. And I'm pretty sure it's just the shards that drop from the cargo ships that have that increased value. The rest just have 5%, but it might be 10% now. Increased value once more, so that's 3 times the starting value. So if we just make sure to destroy every cargo ship with that comes on the screen, we should get it. There's one up there, there's another one down there. I see a third on the other side. This is a good pace. And another one right up there. These are spawning in a lot faster than I thought they would. Okay, but now there's one down there. Go up and around and down and get him. Oh, I didn't get him. A ship got in the way. Well, that one's probably getting away, and so is that one because he got detoured. But there is one right over here. Oh, come on, get him. Nice. Another one right in that same spot. Just cruise on in there. Very good. Up to this one. Ooh, get the yacht. And then up to this one. Stupid ship's getting in the way. Did we get it? I don't know if we got it. Oh, we got it! Beautiful. We're done in the Shell Sea. She sells seashells by the seashore. I can still say that. So this is the 5th area, the Cove. 10,000 ships, oh boy. 20 cargo ships and gain 30 seconds of extra time. Oh boy, whoop, I didn't mean to do this. Well, whoa, what are you? You're like a proper submarine with a minigun on it. At least we can still destroy things, but man, these guys have a lot of firepower and they're huge. And thankfully it's not so many cargo ships in one sortie, but that extra time though is gonna be killer. So in one run, we sink 29 ships, 6 cargo ships, and we gained 9 seconds of extra time. We have our work cut out for us. Oh, there we go, more sortie time when a ship is sunk. That costs 97,000, but we have 1 million shards. I didn't realize we had that many. And there's another thing for sortie time, but we still haven't maxed out this one. Let's just do that quickly. And we probably gotta start putting more shards into here to convert into gears. So thankfully that doesn't cost too many. 500,000 can work itself out. 4,000 shards every second while in a sortie? Sure. And that's more launch rate. We need more spawn rate on the yachts, which it's still a tall order to get 30 whole seconds of extra time. But if we get better at destroying ships, then that should make our job easier. But man, this firepower from these submarines is insane. I'm having better luck just flying right over the ships than hitting them. Well, the good news is we almost have all the cargo ships sunk, and we're doing better on getting extra time. So the thing is running right now, but we can improve the conversion ratio a few more times, which I think is affecting it in real time. We have a lot of shards here, so we can put a few more in there, because I guess we need 1,000 to unlock the wheel. But here, let's put some more into more time per ship sunk. In any case, we're gonna need more time all around. Torpedo's own regeneration without the healing circle is helping them stay alive a little bit, but when there are shots just coming in from everywhere like this, it's not easy. But I gotta say, these shards get launched a long ways away. But there's 20 cargo ships. There is the upgrade here for shards traveling slower over time, but that also costs almost 1 million. That is gross. We can do more conversion rates here that I think is a good idea. Just make sure we give a donation. We can bump this to 1 million. There we go, that should be plenty. With a 600 to 1, that should be at least 1,000, I hope. But let's upgrade the bullet damage for the minigun finally, because there should be, okay, range is good, but I want more max ammo. And then sure, more damage for torpedoes fired by launchers, which it is annoying that the bullets travel so far, but things are looking good for destroying ships. A lot better than before, I must say. And you actually can see the frenzy meter refresh a little bit when we destroy ships, so it is noticeable now. And I like that. I guess what would help us out is having more conversion speed. Ooh, and passive gears unlocking. Definitely want that, but that is a much faster conversion rate. I love it. Let's keep this topped up at 1 million. And then what's gonna be good here? We can keep upgrading this because now that's maxed out. And then we should be able to get this, okay, not quite to level 10, but it is getting there. And we are actually refreshing time very efficiently at the beginning here. It's not quite keeping us in the sortie for extended time? Well, it kind of is, but we're not gaining time really. But the ship destruction bonus during frenzy time should compound with the ship destruction bonus that happens normally, so that should give us plenty of time, especially if we get a yacht during that time. But there's a yacht right there, so let's make sure we get him. All right, frenzy time is starting. We destroy some ships, and it is coming back. Ooh, the yacht really helps there, but let's stay focused on cargo ships, maybe? We don't really need to anymore because we already have that objective, but they do give plenty of rich shards. So we do okay, and now we have enough gears to unlock passive gears. That's gonna be good, but a few more levels into the yacht, giving us more sortie time. So that should be 1.4 seconds. And the rest of the ships, we need to destroy a lot faster in order to have that time matter. So our main source of getting extra time is still the yachts. So we can definitely extend the time quite a bit during frenzy mode, but I think we're still quite a ways away from 30 seconds. Oh, never mind, we got it. And we have a new location. We are still so far away from seeing 10,000 ships. I don't think it's really worth spending any more time there, but let's unlock the wheel and then max out the conversion rate. So that's down to 400 to 1. That's awesome. Get this up to 1,000,000 again. Now, how does the wheel work? Spend gears to spin the wheel for a chance to gain keys. There's only 2 keys on here right now, so the odds are pretty low. Oh, but we got it. Wow. Was not expecting to get it first try. We'll come back to this. Spend 600 seconds in total sortie time. Okay. Total time is a lot better, but now we have big ships that have 4 miniguns on them. My goodness. I don't know how much we're gonna be able to do here. Another objective was sinking yachts, and that's easy enough to do. But the torpedoes aren't even surviving in the healing area. There are too many bullets, and I'm sure they're one-shotting the torpedoes, close enough. I don't know how that one went down. Back to flying directly over the ships. Another thing was applying 10 stacks of burn. Is that on a singular ship? I don't remember, but at least our launchers can get those yachts. The yachts are basically our only source of income. Wow, that was bad. Okay, so it is 10 stacks of burn to a single ship, which we can do here, up to 30, wow. Let's do this up to 10. Oh, can't quite get to 10, but we can increase the chance to burn, so that's 30% now. More keys when a key is gained, sure. Oh, and there's a vault. Spend keys to attempt to unlock vault. Okay, I do like this auto wheel though. We do have enough to spin a couple of times. Can we get 25 keys? Yeah, the odds are still pretty low, and it seems like it spins faster the more consecutive times we do it. To still end up in the same spot, really? It is literally just ending up in the same spot. Oh, just barely got it. All right, 25 more keys. I feel like we need our torpedoes to gain more max health per distance traveled because these things hurt. Ooh, chance to dodge direct hits? I do like that idea. Accelerate up to 25% faster when at low health as well. Let's get to dodge. When the bullets are fast, our torpedoes need to be faster. Okay, so now we're accumulating the burn, but it can only go up to 9 stacks. Or actually, it was already at 1, and we bought 9 upgrades, so it should be at 10 now. Let's just stick with this one. There's 10. All right, we got it. But yeah, our torpedoes are still not surviving very well. What's the point of a chance to dodge when you have to, like, attempt to trigger that 20,000 times at once? So much work just to destroy one ship in this environment. Well, there's one objective at least. Incoming damage reduction should be helpful. Oh, we need 1,000 keys to unlock this. Wow. I can see the benefit of the auto wheel now, but we also need to put a lot of things into here. Oh, there's more max health, but that costs 9 million to do. Let's just upgrade the chance to dodge more. So that's maxed out. Awesome, 50% chance to dodge. But does that really matter when there's so many minigun bullets? Where's the thing for the lower fire rate? This here. Ooh, less detection range. That would be good too. Okay, so our torpedoes are surviving a little bit longer. We can actually hold them in the healing area for a little bit, but it still takes so much to sink one of these things. But the better we get at destroying ships, the less bullets we have to worry about. Okay, let's try to compile things in the frenzy period, but it's not really working anymore. This is way too heavy of an environment of bullets. The incoming damage reduction would also be good. Well, let's get the detection range. Ooh, slower ships could be good too. Definitely less detection range. And then slower fire rate. So that's almost maxed out there. And less health on the ships. Let's go ahead and invest some in getting more keys. Frenzy starting earlier, and then we can do quite a few spins in the hopes of getting lucky. And there we do. So we get 50 keys each time now. Hopefully we can put more keys on the wheel, but we are striking out here. There's another one finally. Okay, let's go back to here. More gears every second since we can afford that. Hey, we max this out. Maximum conversion speed. And yeah, that is blazing through it. Let's go to battle. I'm hoping there's an upgrade where these stacks of burn do more damage, because it is taking a while to take these things down. But I can already tell the detection radius is down because there's not as many bullets on screen at once. But the damage still leaves something to be desired. Now we should have enough to max out the slower fire rate for ships. So that's 55% slower. And then let's increase the damage reduction for torpedoes, which can actually be maxed out. More chance to apply burn, less health for the ships, more health per second in the pool, maxed out already. And this is pretty cheap. But of course we're low on money. So more gears, or more keys when a key is gained, more passive gears, and then more damage for torpedoes, fired by launchers. Maxed out. This would be good too, a weapon that deals shock damage. But let's do a couple more spins. There's some more keys. Was that 100 more? It was more than 100 more. It was like 125 more. Or I guess it's 126 because we started with 1 key. So we should be able to get to 1,000 pretty soon here. Just need 3 more spins, maybe only 2. And by spins, I mean actually collecting the keys. There it is, 1,000. Spend keys to attempt to unlock vault. Yes, we have unlocked the vault. Use keys to decrypt. So we need 1,000 keys to do this? Oh boy. Now we really need those auto spins. But of course the conversion rate is down. At least we're collecting more gears. What even is gonna be in the vault? That's what I wanna know. All right, there's the auto wheel. So we should have a good time there. Turn on auto. Now we need to make sure the conversion rate is up because we are gonna be going through a lot more gears with those auto spins. So let's do 1 million and then some. Maybe 2 million actually. There we go. Now we can do more burn duration here. Ooh, there's more burn damage. But is there anything that we can max out? We can do a lot for the torpedo launch rate. There we go. There's more minigun fire rate here, which should unlock something else. Ooh, recharge ammo over time. I do like that. I also didn't realize how expensive that upgrade was. And I don't know if there's any sort of appearance when a missile or a torpedo is actually able to dodge, but they are surviving, so I think it is working. And they get so fast. Okay, now we have 1,000 keys, so we can try to unlock the vault here. Press hack key to start decryption and press again when pins align. Okay, so like this. Oh, we missed it. But maybe it is unlocking over time because it still went up 4%. And we are getting more keys, and we should be able to max out the pickup radius. And I think there might be more over here. There's a missile damage. Ooh, more chance to fire a missile. Chance to apply burn with the missiles. So that's the end of that tree. Shards travel slow over time. Still not sure what that means. Collects all nearby shards over time. Oh, we can hire a collector. Oh, that'll be good. Let's get the Zapper, though. More damage, more Zappers, and then more range. Ooh, more torpedoes per launch. It's a little expensive. Let's get extra launchers. Just gonna make the water filthy with them. And then more bullet damage. And more ships, I guess. And more keys when a key is gained. Oh yes, there's a lot of things in the water now. So the Zapper there, I'm not sure if that's going. Whoa, okay, there it went. This is gonna make ship destruction a lot more beneficial. And by beneficial, I mean it's gonna be better at it. But I think if we collect the shards too quickly, that's when they start to glitch out. What is happening here? You got like a fractal happening with the shards. I was kind of hoping the zapping would chain from ship to ship, but I don't think that's what's happening here. At least it's able to destroy them, but this is helping us get a lot more passive damage, which is ideal. And the waters are looking a lot clearer of ships. We spend 600 total seconds, sinking almost 100 ships there. That's very good. Now the collector does cost 50 million, which is insane, but we got more keys. Let's try a few more hacks here. Oh, just shy of it, really? Okay, there's another 1,000, and get it. Ugh, it's so close. It's like one of those stupid midway games where you have to have perfect timing, but of course the button has a delay. Here, less health for all ships. Maxed out. Maxing out the story time from yachts. Can we max out the shard value from cargo ships? We can. And I think we can max out the number of launchers and more fire rate on the launchers. And then more torpedoes per launch. Oh, there's another one. More torpedo limit. That's perfect. And let's get the frenzy starting earlier too. Okay, there's so many more torpedoes in the water. Look at this little cluster. And the launchers are spaced out everywhere, so there's always gonna be some torpedoes gain speed bonuses. Oh yeah, we're destroying a lot more things now. This is beautiful. The water is staying very clear of ships. A lot more than before, that's for sure. And it seems like we're getting a good number of ship destruction in reasonable time, as well as yachts. So we're spending a lot more time in these things. So that was way better. Okay, so if we get 2,000 keys, then we can have less speed on the lockpick. Oh, there's more keys on the wheel, and we almost have enough to get it. Oh, to hold down the button and add more shards, just so we don't have to click repeatedly. But there's 2 million more in there. We are very close to 10,000. So now there's another key on the wheel, although it's not evenly spaced, which is a little surprising, but we're still able to get keys, which is good. Let's try this again. So it's only for an instant. Oh, got it. So that's an 8% increase. Let's get more Zapper damage, which should, yeah, more fire rate. Ooh, an extra damage. 100% more damage, but that's 150 million to spend on that. Here, we should be able to max out the frenzy starting sooner. And then more value on the shards is gonna be a good idea. And then more bullet damage on the minigun maxed out. More torpedoes per launch. Maxed out, yes. I guess we haven't gotten slower ships yet. I didn't think it was necessary. Oh, a strike. Okay, it was very necessary. There are so many more torpedoes. I feel like if I just go at a constant rate, eventually they're gonna outspeed me. There is so much more destruction. This ramped up a lot faster. I can't even imagine what this is gonna be like once the frenzy kicks in. I don't even know how much extra time we've accumulated so far, but this has been going on a lot longer than normal. There's less speed, and we can actually get it again, or we should be able to, but there's one past it. More progress on a successful attempt. That would be good, but definitely more keys when a key is gained. And I think we can max out the spawn rate of the yachts. Yes, we can. More damage per stack will be good. Burn stack limit increase. We should do more of that here, and I think we're gonna need more ships spawning after everything. I think all of this would definitely make destroying enough ships in the previous area very feasible. And the best part is the time is just peeking into frenzy period, so we can still get crazy results here and still maintain a lot of time, and sinking plenty more yachts in the progress. But we do have a new location, which is second to last. And one of the objectives is to earn 1 billion shards. And launching 2,000 torpedoes in one sortie, I don't think we're there yet. Definitely need more fire rate on these things, which we're just shy of maxing out. More progress on a successful attempt is gonna be good. And more keys when key is gained. Let's go for another hack. So it is slower, though not very much. Got it though, 28.8%. Excellent. Really wanna know what's in here. I hope it's a lot of shards. But now we can max out the more ship capacity, and we can invest in both of these at least once to say that we did. And then more torpedoes allowed on the screen, and yeah, more zappers. And then more time for destroying ships during frenzy. Okay, I didn't realize we went to a new area. So these are like proper battleship looking things. They definitely have bigger guns, but they are not firing as fast as the previous ships were, and we can still destroy these ones, although it is for sure slower. Compile them in the healing area and then send them away. I don't know how expensive these shards are gonna be if the goal is 1 billion, but these ships are colliding with each other like crazy. Also, look at how fast that launcher is going without it being even in frenzy mode. Also, how come not all these are launching? That's what I want to know. This one down here isn't launching. It's only this one that's launching. What's that about? But look at how fast it is. Okay, now that one down there is going, so there are 2 going. But what's the deal here? Why isn't it all of them? Did we max out the torpedoes already? That has to be the case. At least we're still able to collect some shards, or actually a lot of them. I didn't even realize we got the 2001 sortie. We doubled it. And 1 billion maybe isn't so far away if we got 41 million shards during that run, which gets us close to the collector status, but we definitely need more torpedo limits, and then maybe more max ammo on the minigun. So that's maxed out. More bullet range. We should be able to max this. Yes, we can. More sortie time, less speed, more progress on a successful attempt. And we do have quite a few keys now too, but it takes 17,000 gears to get another key on the wheel. So yeah, all of them do launch at once, but we quickly reach the maximum amount of torpedoes, which is insane. It's also insane just how many torpedoes it takes to down these things, even with the burn damage, which a lot of things are burning, but they all seem to be getting damaged the same amount because a lot of them are popping at the same time. So I am very glad there is not a ship destruction goal here. There we go, more keys on the wheel. And they're still all next to each other. Get some on this side of the wheel. The wheel likes to land there. Now we can get the strike. No idea where that launches though. More max torpedoes. And more zapper damage. And a couple of tries here. Got that one. Ooh, not quite on that one. So we're at 46% total. Whoa, was that the strike? It was just like a grid area. Oh, it tags ships. Are they painted for the minigun? Or is it just disabling them? It's just disabling them. That's huge. I say just, but that is huge. And it can stun so many of them. Oh man, look at those disabled ships. That is beautiful. And some of these ships are just getting back-to-back disabled. I love it. I also can't really tell if destroying the cargo ships also adds time back because it is a ship. In any case, it doesn't matter too much because it's all good. And are they just like permanently disabled? I think they're permanently disabled. That is insane, especially if so many of them get disabled. What in the blockage is this? 20,000 torpedoes, another star. Now we can get a collector, just barely. And we are getting quite a few more keys, so let's do some things here. Very nice. Getting some good successes here. Oh, first try, 75%. Oh, there's a collector, so it is only in a certain area that I'll collect them. In that case, we should probably try to destroy ships in that area, but it actually looks like it's just relying on the shards ending up in that area. So that's fine by me, especially if ships get disabled in there. Oh goodness, there are so many ships being blocked now. Our torpedoes are having a hard time getting to ships that are halfway dead. And that yacht is somehow making it through. Oh, just kidding, we got him. All right, more progress on a successful attempt is gonna be good. So that's an extra 30%. There's an attempt. I thought it would do more than that. Okay, there again. There's 100%. So it's draining. Whoa, what? Hold on, was that ball holding a nuke? We're not even in the last area yet. I kind of want to unleash it. Let's do it. There we go, we're flying. Oh, there it goes. Down into the water, and oh yeah, big tidal wave crashing all the ships. Victory! That's the good ending, right? I just got an achievement that says Valor. Open mail. Capital City is saved. Rotondra is free. You have saved us. Island capital saved. But what happens to the tidal wave? Congratulations on your victory. Highest naval rank. Oh, and then statistics. 2.9 thousand ships destroyed, 437 million shards collected, 82,000 torpedoes launched. The longest sortie was 2 minutes 19 seconds. We've completed 90 sorties, and their campaign duration was 3 hours. That was very cool, but I kind of wonder about that last location. I set off the nuke. Can I just get access to this, please? Well, whatever it was, I'm sure wasn't important, but I hope you guys enjoyed Hydra Heli. Thank you very much for watching, and sub to Intern.